a memorable event in my life. Hello, Teacher Yvonne. My name is Lisani Anayansi Zúñiga. I'm 20 years old and I live here in San Benito Petén. I work in an accountant office and I study audit in Mariano Galvez University. And today I'm going to explain you everything about a memorable event in my life. And it was a trip. And all started when I was a child. Yeah, when I was a child, I used to like all the TV programs about Disney. The series, the movies, the songs, principal the princess movies. So I dreamed of one day have the opportunity to visit this place, the Disney parks, to saw the big castle, to know the wonderful buildings, to enjoy a lot in this magical place, and to take photos with Mickey, Minnie, and my favorite princess. And now I think that sounds funny and crazy, but I think that it's the typical dream when we are a child. Know the wonderful world of Disney. And of course, I had another ideas. I didn't want it with all my life to know that place. It didn't matter if never happened. It was okay. But however, years later, when I was 15 years old, I said to my parents that I didn't want a big party for my birthday because I usually like to travel, to know new places, new person, to have new experience and collect beautiful memories. So they started to order all documents required to got the visa. And thank God they say yes. And they got the visa. So I remember that I was so excited, so happy, so grateful for that, and we started to plan the trip. We together, my mom, my father, my little brother, and me, plane to Orlando, Florida, and know the Disney parks. So that was the surprise. That was the best gift of my birthday. My parents accomplished my dream as a girl to have the illusion to stay in the United States and to know the Disney parks. That was incredible, that was amazing. I remember that I was shocked. I didn't believe that all of that was real. And we spent an amazing and incredible week in Orlando, Florida. And I remember that the climb in that place is very hot. It's similar that here in Petén, that the climb here is very hot. The sun is very hot. So we can enjoy a lot with my family. We can play. We can know a new place. We knew 6 different parks. the Magic Kingdom, the Universal Studios, the Hollywood Studios, the Disney Downtown, the Epcot, but the most wonderful, amazing, and beautiful was Magic Kingdom, because in that park I will see the big castle, and was so beautiful, beautiful experience, and so beautiful memories. And now I'm going to put some pictures in this place. Um, Also, it was my first time in by plane, an experience for me. So I'm so grateful with God, with my parents, for that experience. And in the vacation of the next year, we traveling to Cancun, and we can know the beautiful beaches in Cancun. So it's another memorable event in my life. So that's all. Thank you, teacher. Goodbye. Someone who I admire. Hello, teacher Yvonne. I'm Lisani again. And I say in the other video that I'm 20 years old. I live in San Benito, Petén. I work in an accountant office, and also I study audit in Mariano Galvez University. So in this video I'm going to share everything about the person that I most admire in this world, and they are my parents. uh, she is my mom. Her name is Xiomara Zúñiga, and he is my father. Her name His name, is Pedro Zúñiga. They are my parents. Something curious about they is that their last name is Zúñiga. For that reason, I'm Lisani Anayansi Zúñiga Zúñiga. Something rare, something different, but I like it. um, the reason that I admire them is because they are my best example to follow in life. I know that they have many mistakes, but that's the way that they can resolve the problems and the difficult circumstances that make me feel so proud of them. The story, it hasn't been very easily at all. For example, I can mention that my mother just live with my grandmother. Imagine, it was like she never had a father. Something difficult for a girl, something difficult for a person to live just with your mother. Uh, 40 years ago, the economy was so difficult, and my grandmother had to do her best effort and work hard to raise her daughter. And in the other hand, my dad was abandoned by his mom with a stepfather only when he was months old. Imagine, only months old, he was abandoned by his mom with uh, another person. And obviously, his stepfather treated him very bad. He didn't let him go to the school and obligate him to do a difficult task. And it was really a very hard childhood. So although all that difficult circumstance, they could come forward. And I could say that my mother graduated as a secretary, and she had been working as a bank clerk for 25 years. Imagine 25 years working in the same place, in the same job, doing her best effort. It's something that I admire because she is very perseverant, she is very intelligent, she is a strong, beautiful and brave woman, and I'm so proud of she. She is the best mom ever for me. I'm a father, although she doesn't study until the sixth grade. He is very intelligent, and I admire so much because in every activity that he do, God always support him. And I admire so much that of him. He has had a lot of jobs. He worked as a carpenter, as a waiter, as a taxi driver, and actually he sells gas. But I'm so happy with my parents. Uh, they hasn't been, they aren't a perfect person, but I love so much them, and I'm so proud of them. And I can say about their personality that they are so serious, a little angry, and responsible, intelligent, and honest. So I love a lot them. I'm so grateful with God will give me the best parents of the world. So thank you, teacher, for watching this video. I hope God blessed you, and goodbye.